is a third wide receiver for the Cardinals. Plummer has time, looking for a receiver, and finds one, and it's Rob Moore into Dallas territory to the 42 and a gain of 19. Throughout the season with Carver, Chad Hennings back in there at tackle, Casillas and Tony Tolbert. Speedy linebackers, especially Dexter Coakley with Fred Strickland and Randall Godfrey. And by and large, the best secondary in the NFL with Deion Sanders and Kevin Smith at the corners, Brock Marion and Darren Woodson the safety. Fred Brock, who was just put on the roster on Friday for the Cardinals, in the lineup on 3rd and 4. Plummer, who can run with the ball, gets it off, and the pass is caught for the first down by Frank Sanders. A very tough catch by Sanders. Gedney in motion on 2nd and 7. Quick drop and a toss to Chris Gedney, who's pushed out of bounds by Randall Godfrey, and that'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Cardinals, and go 8th play of the drive. 3rd down and 3. Plummer out of the shotgun. Here comes pressure on Plummer, and he can't get away. And the Charlie Williams, the Cowboys sent a bunch of people, and a loss of 4 yards will bring up 4th down. The holder.
Missed it.
And the kick, you're right, missed it to the left. So Nedney would have established his career best, but failed, and the Dallas Cowboy defense ultimately holds, and no score when we come back to Texas Stadium when the Cowboys get the ball for the first time. Troy Aikman, who has had great success against the Arizona Cardinals, says he feels fine after having headaches last week against the 49ers. John Flannery, who last started back in '94 for Houston, replaces Nate Newton at left guard. Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, Anthony Miller, Eric Bjornsson, David LaFleur, as Matt mentioned, 2 Cardinals defensively, and they will miss Eric Swan. Rookie Mark Smith starts in his place up front. But the Cardinals delighted to have Eric Hill back at middle linebacker after being out with a neck injury. Aeneas Williams, and that'll be a big battle with Michael Irvin at cornerback, Tom Knight the rookie, Brent Alexander and Tommy Bennett at safety.
Here with Aeneas Williams.
Some pressure, and Emmitt Smith will be tackled by Mike Caldwell after a gain of about a yard, and that's all, and Dallas will have to kick. Who returned from 50 yards last week against Philadelphia, and the former Cowboy hit at the 20 and doesn't get much after that. Darrell Hardy made the tackle.
Fine line between bullying your neck properly and ducking your head like he did right there. And it's a quick decision. The rule is see what you hit, but you don't want to have your head all the way back. That way it gets snapped backwards. And if you have your eyes down, your head snaps forward. It's a real fine line.
Like you say, it's a fine line, but it's happening in the heat of action. We're going to take another timeout.
And a very good teaching head coach. And you see, that was a good sign. You see, he put his hand up right there and he waved back and forth. And the other good sign was that they rolled him over.
And 14. Edwards flank wide to the left. Plummer, who has the ability to take off, still on his feet, has a first down. And Jake Plummer goes out of bounds in Dallas territory after a gain of 21 yards, and that was a feature of Plummer that the Cowboys feared going into this game.
Now, if you're Dixie, you spread people out. You get everybody moved out, and then you start running them off. And now when he's looking down the field, no place to throw, but because the field is spread, you have room to run. And you use the feet of Jake Plummer. And that's something that you don't go into a game and say, you know what, Jake, take off and run. You don't do that. But you know that it's there because he'll make the decision to do it.
And a first down for the Cardinals on the 49. Plummer now back to throw. And this pass is caught by the tight end, Johnny McWilliams, who's making his 3rd start in a gain of 14 yards. And on the Cowboy 37. Another play fake. Plummer gets it off to Chris Gedney, and Gedney will pick up another Cardinal first down inside the 25-yard line. Brock Marion and Kevin Smith after a gain of 13, and this team, which has had problems on offense, moving the ball smartly in their first 2 series. 10 at the 24. And the pitch goes to McElroy, trying to get around Shante Carver, and he can't do it. Carver had too much speed.
And Carver did a great job of maintaining discipline. Doing that, you you limit what Leland McElroy can do. So you make him go this way. Now you get people coming here, and then because he has the speed, can't get to the corner. It's a
4 wide receivers for Jake Plummer out of the shotgun. Stepping up and finds an opening, and Plummer goes down at the 25, and that could set up another field goal attempt for the Cardinals. They missed their first one, but Joe Nedney will come on to try to give the Arizona Cardinals the lead.
And make the quarterback have to pull off of it and go somewhere else.
Nedney has had his troubles beyond 40. This is a 42-yard attempt by Joe Nedney. And this kick long enough, and the kick is good. Joe Nedney now 1 for 2 and gives Vince Tobin's Cardinals the lead 3-0 here in the first quarter at Texas Stadium. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Troy Aikman going to the air to Michael Irvin, and Aeneas Williams makes the tackle, but Irvin gets the catch. Chalk one up for Irvin and a gain of 16 yards.
Work with Michael Irvin. See how Michael Irvin does that? He uses his body so well. Aeneas Williams is
18 yards in week 2 by Williams. On first down, here is Emmitt Smith. Looks like the Emmitt Smith of old. And he rambles into Cardinal territory out of bounds after a gain of 21 yards. Trailing Arizona 3-0. And another penalty and a whistle before the play gets underway.
False start. Number 73 of the
most
offense.
of the time false start.
5 yards. Still second down.
Larry Allen, the right guard. Here comes the blitz and the handoff to Emmitt Smith, and reading it perfectly was Ron McKinnon. In practice, so Joe Wolf went into play. Third down and 15 for the Cowboys. They're back on the Cardinal 48-yard line, and pressure being put on Troy Aikman, and he'll go out of bounds well short of the first down.
I'm fat. Yeah, thanks, Dick. Appreciate that.
Third down and 7 on the 17-yard line. Plummer out of the shotgun in traffic, and Broderick Thomas makes the tackle on the 15, and that'll bring up 4th down, and the Cardinals will have to kick. It looked like it was a simultaneous snap at the time the timeout was called, but it looked like the umpire was converged on by Aeneas Williams. Gets off a high kick, and Dion will call for the fair catch at the 45-yard line of the Cowboys. A 40-yard kick. Good field position for Dallas when we return. 2 tight ends for the Cowboys for protection. Troy Aikman completes the pass to Eric Bjornsson. There's a penalty marker down, however. On the Arizona 44, and the give to Emmitt Smith. And Tommy Bennett, the strong safety, with a tackle, limiting Emmitt Smith to only 4 yards. The Moose, big cog in their offense. Third down and 5. Penalty flag is down, and Troy Aikman's path is complete. May have been a free play. David LaFleur, the rookie tight end, on the receiving end, and a first down inside the Cardinal 30. Second down and 10, and here is Emmitt Smith up the middle, and a good gain gets to the 25-yard line. We have a further report on the injured Darrell Hardy. He has muscle response in his extremities. That is terrific news. Third down, and Aikman gets hit as he lets go of it, and the catch is made by Billy Davis, turning around. That was a fine play by Davis with Tom Knight all over him, but Aikman was hit as he let go of the ball. Cardinals in OT. First down on the 13. Emmitt Smith trying to fight his way inside the 10-yard line, and this is where it has gotten difficult for the Dallas Cowboys. Their red zone productivity has gone downhill in the last several years. Settled for the field goal. Let's see what happens here from the 9. Herschel Walker in motion to the left. Troy Aikman passes to Emmitt Smith, and Smith is tackled short of the first down. And once again, the Dallas Cowboys do not get into the end zone. Ty Howard, the rookie, making the tackle. And Cunningham kick is good. He was 5 for 5 in the loss to the Cowboys, in the loss to the Cardinals in week 2. Here is the hit on Aikman as Dallas ties the game at 3-3. And Shante Carver got in there.
Shante Carver made the sack, but Tony Tolbert made the play.
Second down and 14. Quick toss is caught by Anthony Edwards. And he'll be short of the first down by about 5 or 6 yards. Third down and 5. Again, pressure on Plummer. Cardinals pick it up, and the pass downfield incomplete, but a flag comes flying from deep in the secondary.
They're going to say that.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 26.
Call it on Kevin Smith.
They're going to say, and what would be my argument, is that ball is not catchable because the ball went flying over the top of his head, and you can say that was the right call.
Second down and 10. Darren Woodson on a safety blitz, and once again the Cardinals are not able to pick up the Dallas blitzes at all today, and a loss of 6 yards on the play will. Third and 16. And here come the Cowboys again. Plummer steps up, and this time he's got Rob Moore short of the first down by a yard. And that will bring up fourth down at midfield. Kevin.
This one's going to come right down to the end.
First down, and Aikman's pass is caught by Herschel Walker. First down to Walker, who is split wide right, and a gain of 12. Emmitt Smith on the sideline. Sherman Williams in the game. On the pitch, Sherman Williams. He's been getting a lot more work. Very close to the first down marker. Eric Hill making the tackle. Second down and 1 at the 40. And Sherman Smith diving forward appears to have, I should say, Williams has the first down. Sherman
done a pretty good job.
First down, Cowboys on their 42. Troy Aikman with a deep drop, and his pass is caught. Michael Irvin with Aeneas Williams on his back, and a big play for the Cowboys at 20. Cowboys on the Cardinals 38. Troy Aikman's pass. Fine leaping catch by Anthony Miller. That's the man that the Cowboys have wanted to get into the production. We're down to the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys threaten the Arizona 23. And here is Emmitt Smith. Smith with a good cut inside the 20-yard line. And he gets 7 yards.
Throwing the football well. A lot of that comes down to the up front people, but it's never one thing. It's always a combination of things.
Second down and 3. Play action for Aikman. Troy Aikman runs out of bounds. Close to first down yardage. Michael Bankston chases him. A pickup of 2 yards. 1:16 remaining in the half. Here's Emmitt Smith. And piling, moving the line back. First down. 5 rushes and 3 passes. First down at the 11-yard line. Herschel Walker remains in the game. Goes out on a pass pattern. And the pass to Herschel Walker.
Great play.
Touchdown, Dallas.
I was talking about, Dick, he can do a lot of things. The linebacker has to run with him. And Aikman knows it, and he sees it. And now you have a former Olympic sprinter working on Jameer Miller. And the coverage wasn't bad. The ball was perfectly thrown.
Capitalize in the red zone. Herschel Walker's second touchdown, beating Jameer Miller. And the score is Dallas 10, Arizona 3. Trailing 10-3. Inside handoff to Larry Centers. Nothing there. Second down and 11 after the Cowboys timeout. Larry Centers off the left side. Doesn't get much. Chad Hennings with the tackle and a late flag down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 52 to defense. 15 yards.
Dexter appreciates it.
Absolutely.
First and 10 at the 30. Jake Plummer's pass. Dangerous pass. Nearly picked off by Charlie Williams, intended for Frank Sanders. Here's Stoutmeyer, the nickel back. Number 24. Plummer goes down. Once again, Broderick Thomas. He's been in the backfield a great deal today, and that is the 5th sack in his first half for the Cowboys.
I didn't like that one. That was a phantom sack.
Who have lost 4 of their last 5 games and want to right the ship, getting set for the stretch run. You notice the 5 sacks by the Cowboys and only 45 rushing yards, 31 of them from the quarterback, Jake Plummer.
Yeah.
Aikman will put it up on the first play of the second half, and it's intercepted by Ron McKinnon, and the linebacker gets it inside the 20-yard line, and a stunning turnover to start the second half. The audible from the 20-yard line. Plummer double pumps, and his pass is intercepted. Flag is down. Deion Sanders picked it off, and 2 penalty markers go down inside the 10.
No contact. Number 21 of the defense. 5 yards. First down.
It'll be a first down on that penalty.
You watch Deion Sanders right here, working on Sanders right there. Try to take away the outside, and then, yeah, there it was. It was past the 5 yards, and he got his hands on him, and that's what they're going to call.
And down he goes, Tolbert. After the pump by Plummer, Tolbert gets the 6th sack of the game by the Dallas Cowboys, and their defense is having a field day getting in on the quarterback. Moving out of field goal range. It's 3rd down and 20 from the 25. Plummer takes off and gets to the 22-yard line. It was Herman McCormick who made the play, and it looks like Plummer is really almost in a flinching situation because he knows they're coming in a hurry. And who missed from 46 but connected from 42. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt. And this kick is going to be close, and it's good. Just made it to the right of the left upright. A 39-yard field goal by Joe Negny. Cowboy lead is cut to 10-6
In order to make it.
And he made it. 3rd down and 4 at the 30, and the pass is caught by Eric Bjornsson. Bjornsson with the catch and the gain of 15 yards to the 45, and the Cowboys with a big first down. And the lead is only 4. Got Galbraith, the tight end, in motion, and the pass falling down is the defender, and Anthony Miller racing to the end zone is pushed out of bounds at about the 2-yard line by Aeneas Williams. That was a 51-yard play. Miller, who had a 54-yard play against the Niners last week.
This is the difference in Anthony Miller. See, Anthony Miller 4 years ago, the referee would still have his arms up. Aeneas Williams, this is no angle. This is just pure speed. And Aeneas Williams runs him down and gets him out. And he knows he's got to try to get to that pylon, but Williams, oh, I don't know, that could have been 6 right there. Bounds, his foot right there is still in bounds, and the ball got to the inside of the cone. See, there's the foot, he's in bounds. Now the ball's still in bounds. I think that's 6 points.
2nd and goal at the 1. And here is Williams, and he'll get over. Touchdown. Cowboys get a touchdown, and they get it on the ground.
And see how they got it? They didn't go straight ahead. They went to the outside. Nicky Sualua does a good job. And actually, Sherman Williams just takes it, squares the shoulder, and comes straight up inside.
But you're right. They weren't going to test the middle anymore. Boy, what a day for the Cowboys. They've scored 2 touchdowns. It's a lot for them. It was all set up by Anthony Miller, and the Cowboys lead the Cardinals now 17-6. For the Cardinals, who trail by 11. Plummer with the handoff to Larry Centers. Centers picks up about 4 yards. And now 4 wide receivers line up with Sanders in motion. Plummer looking for a receiver, and he's got Fred Brock. And Fred Brock from southern Mississippi on a crossing pattern gets open and gets big yardage, a first down to the Dallas 35-yard line. A pickup of 29 yards with Woodson and Smith knocking them away. Down on the Dallas 35. Plummer going for Rob Moore on top. And Moore makes the catch right near the goal line, and they rule.
They're going to say, they're debating whether it's a touchdown or not.
Did he have both feet? No.
Oh!
Hamer.
The receiver's 2nd foot hit the pylon. The pylon is out of bounds.
That's correct. The pylon is out of bounds. There's the catch. There's 1 foot inbounds. Oh, they're wrong. That left foot was in.
He
the left
slid it
foot
on the
was in.
ground.
Yeah, watch. One foot is here's the catch. Okay, there's catch. There's control.
Good
There's
foot.
1 foot, and now number 2 is in. There's 2 right there, and they're wrong again.
The shotgun is Plummer. Plummer rolling out. He has some room to run. He's going to throw it, and it's behind Anthony Edwards, the intended receiver. But, Matt, it looked like Plummer had open field to the left to get the first down.
It looked like he had himself a shot. Bill Bates was over there. He would have had a chance to use those legs and get that first down.
One of his assets is his ability to run and to throw on the run, which he did there.
Check into the ball game, number 6, Joe Nednick.
Now he thinks he's going to have Anthony Edwards. He throws to the backside, and Charlie Williams is on the coverage, but he couldn't whip his shoulders around in time.
So Joe Nedney is on to attempt a 51-yard field goal. It would be his longest in his career by far. And Nedney's kick is hooked off to the right, no good. So Joe Nedney is 2 for 4 this afternoon, and the Cowboys maintain their lead of 17-6 over the Cardinals, and more frustration heaped down on the rookie Jake Plummer.
To get better as the year went on.
Emmitt Smith is back in the lineup for Dallas, 2nd and 9, and Troy Aikman goes down, and that is the first time he's been sacked. Last 3 possessions for the Dallas Cowboys.
Cardinals defense has been playing pretty well.
Without Eric Swan, too. 3rd down and 16. Emmitt Smith as a receiver out of bounds. And the Cowboys will have to kick. Punt by Toby Golan to Kevin Williams, who loses the ball.
Oh, talk about taking funny bounces. That one bounced right back to him.
So 1st and 10 at the 14. Ronald Moore, number 20, is in at running back, and Moore gets the call. He said Moore signed this week, was traded for Rob Moore to the Jets a couple of years ago, and
Heck, Devlin came out of there headless.
2nd and 3, play fake. Plummer's going to go down, loses the ball, fumble, and the Cowboys recover. And it's Fred Strickland who recovered the fumble, but Tony Tolbert was in the area and pressured Jake Plummer and forced the turnover.
He's got to use his feet. Clearly, he has the speed to be able to get out there. But he saw Tony Tolbert, didn't stay patient with it. If he'd have kept on rolling, he would have been able to buy some time. And if there's nothing there, you throw it away because you're out of the pocket. This was a little bit of panic on the rookie's part. And
The Cardinals. Emmitt Smith is in at running back. Play fake to him. And the pass is out to Anthony Miller, and Miller cuts close to the 5-yard line and may have another first down for Dallas. The 5. Here's Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith straight ahead. Touchdown.
now that looked like the Dallas Cowboys that you remember.
3:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have opened up a 24-6 lead over the Cardinals. Emmitt Smith, he ties Walter Payton for 2nd, the all-time rushing list for rushing touchdowns behind Marcus Allen. And starting from the 23, Larry Centers trying to go outside, falls down.
And that was Dexter Coakley and his speed. That's what speed I was talking about. And he disagreed, but he wanted a piece of it.
2nd and 11. At least he didn't want a piece of you. There's a swing pass out to Larry Centers. Centers close to the first down and may get it. Omar Stoudemire making the tackle. This is Coakley in the defensive lineup. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Cardinals. Jake Plummer's pass caught by Rob Moore and pushed out of bounds by Smith. In this 3rd quarter, Cardinals need 2 yards for the first down. There's a play fake, and there is Plummer running for the first down. You saw a glimpse of his speed as he gets the first down. 8 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Plummer will take off again and gets hit hard at the 41-yard line by Randall Godfrey on the Dallas 41. Plummer has some time, but no one to go to, and finally regains his footing and is not going to get the first down as he's tackled at the 40-yard line. Chad Hennings had missed him from behind. Conversions this year, but they'll... And Plummer is not going to get there. Again, he couldn't find a receiver, and Dexter Coakley and Herman McCormick brought him down, and the Cowboys will take over on down. They're dominated and a little wistful concerning what the past was like and what the present is all about. Toby Goen with the punt. Williams is back, and it takes a Dallas bounce, and it's saved into the field of play.
No, that's going to be a good call by the official.
Stepped on the line.
Yeah, he stepped on the line.
On the white line, and we'll be right back. At quarterback, the veteran Kent Graham, who came in and led a comeback over the Eagles last week, has come in, and Ronald Moore, the running back, brings it out to the 24-yard line. And
14, you can see Stout and you can see them all. And, you know, buried in all that, there's been a lot of beat-up quarterbacks, a lot of sacks. And I believe before they settle on who their guy's going to be, they got to straighten out that offensive line.
There's no question about that as Ron Moore runs for the first down by Vince Tobin to go with Jake Plummer this week.
Well, you can see he was sacked 8 times, and part of that was coverage, and part of that was on Jake Plummer. Patient in the pocket.
1st and 10 at the 32, and the pass is caught by Moore, and Deion Sanders pushes him out of bounds, but it'll be another Arizona first down. Made a big difference. 1st and 10 at the 44. Graham's pass is batted down. And now
it's incomplete.
They say it's an incompleted pass.
Yeah, that's the right call.
He was in the motion of throwing.
He pumps it once. Now watch right here. Arms coming forward. The ball comes out. Now he wanted to pull it back, but it didn't matter because his arm was going forward, and that's a good call by Hamer.
No one got a piece of it. It just slipped out.
2nd and 10 from the 44.
3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun is Graham. Here comes Bates, and Bates will get another sack. Chalk up number 9 for the Cowboys.
And also chalk up attacking protection.
Miller's had a good day today. 3rd down and 7. Troy Aikman's pass, and a great catch made by Stepford Williams. And the Cowboys, like Williams, who caught 5 in the first meeting between these teams, and 5 last week against the 49ers. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of the Cowboys. Here is Sherman Williams trying to go outside.
So you got Williams and you got Williams.
46 of the Cowboys. And the give is to Sherman Williams. He gets across midfield, and the Cowboys get a first down. The 49 with under 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Sherman Williams dives forward and gets within about 3 yards of first down yard.
Dallas Cowboys and superstitious as well.
3rd and 4, and Aikman is sacked back at midfield by Jameer Miller. And that will make the Cowboys kick it away. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Kent Graham with his 2nd series since replacing Jake Plummer. Play action pass. And there is Johnny McWilliams, the tight end, out of bounds. Gets 7 on that play. Ron Moore is the tailback, and he gets the call, gets a good hold. And Ron Moore with a first down to the 35. Moore, former 1,000-yard gainer, on the 40-yard line with 4 wide receivers for Graham. And Graham, not known for his running, is going to pass it, and it's going to be caught. And a first down to Anthony Edwards into Dallas territory. A gain of 24 yards.
Haley was really a great pass rusher. And more than that, for me, I've played with him. I thought Charles Haley was one of the smartest players that ever been around.
2nd and 15. Graham's pass tipped incomplete. And and a flag goes down. A late penalty marker. Fred Brock was the intended receiver. Appears to be against Dallas.
Unnecessary roughness. Number 96 of the defense. 15 yards. First down.
Antonio Anderson, the rookie, who was replaced by Chad Hennings, who finally got back in the lineup.
They're just way too many flags, and that's what they're calling right there. It was actually a kick that never really connected.
As well as any head coach. 1st and 10 at the 26. Following the penalty, Graham gets loose, and another penalty marker gone. Boy, I have a feeling we've had a lot of yellow flags
This
today.
has been ugly.
Holding. Number 62 of the offense. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
Mike Devlin.
Game.
3rd down and 18 from the Cowboy 34-yard line. Graham's pass is overthrown, intended for Fred Brock. Most experienced lineman the Cardinals have. 4th down and 18. Graham stepping up, looking for someone. He's got Rob Moore. He's got it inside the 10 and out of bounds. And the Cardinals in a position to score their first touchdown. Pump fake, and the pass dropped by Pat Carter.
Working on Dexter Coakley. Did everything right, except that one small thing. Catch the ball.
Pressure on Graham. Lofts it up to Gedney. But the Cowboys were sending everybody. And 4th down coming up. Randall Godfrey. Cowboys want to keep the Cardinals out of the end zone. Graham with a fade pattern overthrows Moore. Kevin Smith was with him, and that will turn the ball over to the Dallas Cowboys. But the urgency of the last 7 games, particularly starting with today in the division game against the Cardinals. They lead 24-6. 2-minute warning. We'll be right back. In the second meeting of the year, Redskins won their first meeting in Washington as Sherman Williams gets the first down, bringing it out to the 18-yard line. An 8-yard carry for Sherman Williams.
He was
up
laughing
to
at
the second stats. Yeah, and he might as well. The Dallas Cowboys will go to 5-5 in beating the Arizona Cardinals. And our energizer play of the game was the 51-yard pass to Anthony Miller. Tom Knight fell down, and Miller got 51 down to the goal line.
Nice job of protecting up front. And he has the Energizer Bunny right here. I'm not too sure that this thing wasn't a touchdown.
So Miller set it up, and 2 rushing touchdowns, one by Sherman Williams, the other by Emmitt Smith.